Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you.
The first one, John Wick, became this, I guess, as a surprise cult hit. Could you have imagined how it would have caught on? And a lot of people are saying that John Wick's your most engaging character since Neo.
Yeah, on the first one, we had hopes and dreams, and it was really cool that people responded to the work and enjoyed the film. And it was really great to start to see that on the street, people coming up to me and saying, "I love John Wick." And then to get the chance to play the role again and to enter the world of John Wick has been really great. And it's really cool. Like, my friends are geeked that they're like, "Okay, well, I want to see John Wick." And it's, you know, you hope for that when you're making a piece of work and telling a story, that people will respond to it.
Right. John Wick, I think, was always designed as a trilogy. How tricky is the middle child syndrome?
Yeah, no, I don't. It hasn't been designed as a trilogy because, as I said, we didn't know we were going to do a second one. Really, the audience is afforded this opportunity, and it's the same now. I mean, if people like what we've done, then we might be able to say the next chapter. But there is no grand design. We really came together for the second one and got together and was just like, how do we open up the world? What do we love about it? What story do we want to tell? We know that John Wick has to be fighting for his life, and really starting with that. So, I mean, I hope we get to keep telling some. I love the guy, and I want to know what happens to him.
Okay. I do have a couple of fan questions from Switzerland. This one's from Sylvia, who asks, with all the book and comic book adaptations and remakes these days, is there even a role or a type of character you've never played that you really want to play?
You know, it happened in the past. I always wanted to play Wolverine, Frank Miller's Wolverine, but the fantastic Hugh Jackman got the role, and he's fantastic as Logan. So, you know, I can't begrudge it, but that was a moment where I was like, oh, I want to play Wolverine.
Interesting. You know, I can see it.
Yeah, it'd be a good Logan.
And the next question from Bixie is, what kind of experience was it for you reading Gauguin's Noah Noah at the Foundation Baylor in Basel?
Yeah, that was, you know, I'd never done anything like that, and I was approached to do it, and, you know, I didn't know a lot about Gauguin. Obviously, I'd seen, you know, the paintings and seen his work in books and collections, but I'd never done it, so I was part of like, well, let's go do it, and let's go to Switzerland and do a reading, and it was really a rewarding experience. It was a lot of fun. It was great to dive into the work of Gauguin, like the kind of autobiography of the man. I mean, he went through a lot as an artist. You know, he really fought for what he was doing. He did some pretty shady things out there as well that you're kind of like, But it was cool to learn all of that and to do a public reading I'd never done. And I don't know, for me it was a great experience.
Did the request come as a huge shock to you? Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall how it happened. There was a friend who knew the artistic director of the museum, and yeah, it was an invitation that was great, and yeah, we had a good time.
Right.
Beautiful museum, by the way.
Right, right. Have you ever thought about creating a John Wick line of pencils?
Well, you see, John Wick, you know, yeah, when in doubt, when you're in trouble, when you just nowhere else to turn, pull out the John Wick pencil. It writes, it erases, and it kills.